Hello everyone. Today we are doing Veins of the Whispers by SPF. This looks like a fun little puzzle, so let's get right into the rules. First, anti-knight. Cells separated by a knight's move in chess cannot contain the same digit. So this is a 3. None of these digits, like a knight's move, can be a 3. Non-consecutive. Orthogonally connected cells cannot contain consecutive digits, so these cells here couldn't be a 2 or a 4. And then German whisper lines. 2 cells connected by a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So connected to this 3, this could be an 8 or a 9, but it couldn't be anything less than that. Alright, let's get started. With any German whisper puzzle, I really like coloring. So a trick to German whisper is every other digit is going to be the same, either high or low. So because this is a low digit, below 5, so is this and this and this. So I'm going to color those blue. Then these, conversely, have to be high digits. Another thing to note is you can never have a 5 on a German whispers line. So in this box here, there's only 2 cells not on the line. And in this box here, there's only 3 cells not on the line, and both of those are in the same row. So because there's definitely one 5 in this row and a second 5 in this row, and each box takes up one of those, we know the 5 in this box has to be here. We could do a little more with that, perhaps. 5 can't be here. We have to remember our anti-knight rule. It's easy to forget the anti-knight. That's all we can do with 5s. Now, for the rest of these lines, we don't know which one is high and which one is low, but we can still color them one or the other, and use the fact that there's only 4 highs and 4 lows in each row here. So whichever one this yellow is, there can only be, between these 4 cells, 1 more yellow, right? So let's see. And there is a 5 somewhere, you do have to remember that. So this is blue and orange. And this, we don't know which is which, but one of these is blue and one of these is orange. And these are opposite colors. And these, which means these have to be opposite colors. That's another blue and orange, and this is our 4th blue and our 4th orange. But we don't know which one, but we do know that they are opposites. So if we color this one, let's say red and green, nice little Christmas colors. We know that this one has to be the opposite. This one here. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, these two are actually the same color. So, well, actually, that's still fine. These two are different. These two are different. These two are the same. Which means these two also have to be the same. So this is red. This is green. We have 3 greens, and we actually have 4 greens. Whatever this is, whether green is orange or green is blue, the 4th one is here. So one of these is 5 and one of these is red. We don't know anything. about that. Let's take a look real quick at the non-consecutive. So this has to be a low digit, but it also can't be consecutive with 3. So it can't be 4 or 2, so we know that that is a 1. So this is a 2 or a 4. 4 is tricky. 4 and 6 are both tricky on German Whispers lines. But this is a 4. Both of these have to be a 9, but that is currently possible. 3 means this has to be an 8 or a 9. Can't be anything lower. So the only low digit left to place in this box 5 is a 2 and a 4. So 2 and 4. Neither of those can be here or here. They can't be next to the 3. Which means, because these guys also can't be a 5, these are both orange, and this is a blue. 2, 4 on blue. So this is 1 or 3. We can do 6. 6 cannot be next to the 5. 6 is in one of these places. This is a 6. This would have to be a 1, which is possible. 7 is not restricted. So this can't be the other 8 or 9, because if either 8 or 9 has to be here, either this is a 9, which means this can't be 8 because of the consecutive rule, or this is an 8, which means this can't be 9. So the other one of those two is here, which means this is either a 6 or 7. Let's see. Oh, and because we've now colored that orange, these two are blue. This is also orange. And this is not a 3. And it's also not 2 or 4. Because, regardless of what these digits are, this one sees both of them. It sees this one by conventional Sudoku, and it sees this one by Knight's Move. We've confirmed that this is actually a 1. And I didn't shut the door properly. The cat's here! Alright, we've got the cat put away. Here's your cat text. Look at him flopping on the keyboard. Let's get back to the puzzle. So we have 2 oranges, 2 blues, and one of these is orange and one of these is blue. So between these 3, we have an orange, a blue, and a 5. What else can we do? This can't be a 2 or 4 or 3 or 1 or 5. That's interesting. It can't be 1 or whichever 2, 4 this is by normal Sudoku. It can't be 3 or whatever 2, 4 this is by Knight's Move, and it can't be 5, so we know this one's orange. That's interesting. Do we know anything with 1s over here? Not that I can see straight away. 3s. Now 1 does have to be in one of these 2. Means 2 can't be here, but that's not a whole lot. No, from any of our color schemes. B, R. Now these two are the same. And these two are different. So these two cannot be green, because then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens. So these two have to be red. And these two are green. 5 in this column can only go here or here, and by Knight's move, it cannot be here. This is a 5. Means this is not a 5, so this is a 5. And here. Here. Now one of these is a 5, because the 5 here also has to be in one of these columns. Five can't be here, because it would see both of these two 5s. Means we got a 5 here. 5 here, a 5 here. And then an X-wing on 5s to end it off. If you look at this row, you have 1, 2 of each color plus a blue. So there are 3 blues here, and one of these is also a blue. So this has to be an orange, because we already have our 5 and our quota of blues here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 greens here. This has to be a red. A lot of reds in the column. This is one of each, but we don't know which way they go. Let's see if we can convert this yellow pink into something we already know. Let's think. If red is pink, we say red and pink are the same. We have all 4 pinks in this column. We get yellow, yellow, 2 yellows, and a 5. I think that is working so far. I don't want to go all the way ahead there. Let's look a little bit more at the consecutive rule, maybe. 6 can't be here. 6 has to be in one of these. Yeah, let's look at 4s and 6s, since we have all these 5s now. 6 and 4 can't be any of these spots. like huge. Oh, they also can't be here or here, because then you'd have 2 of either 1 or 9 in the same box. And eliminate more places based on that. The highlighting broke. Here. Then move these places by 5. Here. Six can't be here because this can't be 1. Let's see, so 6 in this box is in one of these 2 places. Means here is in this column. Means in this box it is in one of these 2 places. I'm gonna try to only mark doubles. Oh, okay, and this gets us a number because if this was a 6, it would see this 6 by normal Sudoku and this 6 by Knight's Move, and there would be nowhere to put the 6 in box 5. So this cannot be a 6. This is a 6, which means this is a 1, which also means everything red is actually orange and everything green is actually blue. That worked out nicely. Not be a 7, because this is an 8 or a 9. At 4s, potentially. Can't have any 4s here. Can't have a 4 there because we need to have double 9. 4 can be in one of these, which means 4 can't be here, because this would see this 4 by Sudoku and this 4 by Knight's Move, so this is a 2 or a 3 only. Here or here, any of these, and we figure out this is a yellow because we have 3 of each here. Yellow. We have 3 yellows, 3 pinks, and a 5, which means this is a blue. They're 2 different. That can't be a 1 anymore. Be on the bottom. 1 is here. That. Be here. because of Knight's move, and it can be here because this is a high digit, so this is a 1. Means these two are blue, and these are orange. Means we got 4 oranges here. Blue. This one blue as well. One can't be here. Here by Knight's move, not here or here by Sudoku, and not here by Knight's move again. No 1 here, which means we put 1 here and 3 here. And this is a 2-4 pair, but 2 can't go next to 1. So this is a 4 and this is a 2. This cannot be 2 by Sudoku or 3 by Knight's move, and it also can't be 4 because then we'd have 2 9s in the same box. So that's a 1. Two cannot be here. Neither can 1 or 3, and it's a low digit, so we have to have a 4. Means 3 can't go here. This has to be a 2. Or 1 makes this a 3. 2. 3, this is a 2 or 4. We still don't know the colors here. And 3 go this row somewhere over here, which means this cannot be a 3. A 2. Three go here. Here. It's 3, which means this is blue. Means these are both orange. These is 5, and one of these is a 2. About 6. 6 in this box can only go here now. Means it can only go here, which gives us a 3 there. Corner. What do we need? We need a 4 for low digits. 7 cannot go next to the 6. 7 is here. Means this is an 8 or a 9. This is a 4. They're also 8 or 9. These colored. Yep, for a second I thought I had 5 oranges in this box. That would have been devastating. This is blue, and it is a 4. Are both orange. Now we get to the point where you're kind of doing 2 separate Sudokus, one on blue digits and one on orange digits, which I think is kind of fun. Okay, what's left here? 2. This is going to be a 3 or 4. Don't know yet. A 5. 2. Let's click through the 2s here. Yep, that's seen. This sees this as well, so this is a 4 actually. This can be a 3. So pink can still be blue. else do we want to? Not very much. Do anything else on 3s? Actually, we can do 4s here. 4 can only be here. The blue. That's been sitting there for a bit. 3 is in one of these two, and it can't be next to the 2. This is a 6 or a 7. 3. Is here. This, which means this is actually a 3-5 pair. Take that off, but this sees a 5, so we know the answer already. Oh, that was incorrect coloring here. That's a 5. That's a 3. That. 4 and a 3. 2 3s in the corner. Our lucky day. Okay. Now we just have to figure out the parity of this pink and yellow line, and this column here is going to do that for us. Because we have 2 blues and 3 yellows, which means yellow and blue cannot be the same. So pink is our blue, yellow is our orange. This gives us 1 there, 3, 2, 2. Either 1 or 4, it's a 1. Seven is here. These are 8 and 9. These are 8 and 9. This 4 actually puts a 9 here. This 4 does as well. Gives us an 8, 9. 8, 9. Nice move. 8, 8. Seven. An 8, which means this can't be a 7 anymore, so that's a 6. 7, 9. 8, 9, 6. 8 can't be next to the 9, so it's here. 6, 7. 7 can't be next to the 8. 6, 7. 9, 8. We're almost done. Is 6 or 7. Can't be a 6 because it's next to a 5. 9 can't be in either of these. 8 can't be in this one. 6, 7. 1 box left. Let's be a 4. Going to be here. These two are going to be orange. Let's get the coloring done before we finish the puzzle. 4 and a 7 away from the 8 and a 6 up here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.